Hello friend, welcome to Guy and Friends. Find the equation of the tangent to the curve y is equal to 3x plus cos 2x plus tangent x, where x is pi out of 4. What did you do to solve this problem?
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out.
Step 1. To find the equation of a tangent to a curve at a point, the coordinate of the point is needed, as well as the gradient of the curve at that point. If y is 3x plus cosine 2x plus tangent x, where x is pi out of 4, then y will be 3 pi out of 4 plus cosine 2 pi out of 4 plus tangent pi out of 4. If you are wondering what I have done here, I have put pi out of 4 wherever there is x in our equation. Y will be 3 pi out of 4 plus 0 plus 1, which is 1 plus 3 pi out of 4. What you do, you just put your calculator in radian and plug cosine pi out of 2 and tangent pi out of 4. If you do that, you will get 0 and 1 respectively, because cosine pi out of 4 is 2 pi out of 4 is 0, and tangent pi out of 4 is 1. Because here you cancel 2, you get 2, you cancel 2, you get 1, it becomes cosine pi out of 2, which is 0 in your calculator. But your calculator must be in radian, otherwise your answers are not going to be so great. Alright, now let's move to step 2. In this step, just differentiate your initial equation, which is 3x plus cosine 2x plus tangent x. This is your initial equation. So you need to find the derivative of this equation. The derivative of 3x is 3. The derivative of cosine 2x is negative 2 sine 2x. The derivative of tangent x is secant square x. Alright? Now, let's move to step 3. In step 3, let's do what we did in step 1. Let's put pi out of 4 where there is x in our differentiated equation. So, it's going to be 3 minus 2 sine 2 pi out of 4 plus secant square pi out of 4. But we don't have secant square in the calculator. Do we? We don't. So what do we do? Let's take the trigonometric identity of secant square x, which is 1 out of cos sine square x. Alright, the derivative of secant square x is 1 out of cosine square x. And since our x is pi out of 4, we have to put pi out of 4 where there is x. Now, you need to use your calculator wisely. And by wisely, I mean you need to put it in radian when dealing with trigonometry functions like this. So our equation is going to be 3 minus 2 sine pi out of 2, because you've got to cancel some things here, plus 1 out of cosine square pi out of 4. We have taken the identity of this and put it here. Now you plug them in your calculator, making sure that it is in radian. Never forget that. So when your calculator is in radian, you're going to get 3 minus sine pi out of 2 is 1. When you multiply 1 and 2, you're going to get 2, plus 1 out of cosine square pi out of 4. In your calculator, it should be 1 out of a half. And then 3 minus 2 is simply 1 plus 1 out of a half. 1 plus 1 out of half is 3. Now you get it. It's cool, right? Moving to step 4. We know that the equation of the line goes this way. Y minus y1 is equal to m outside x minus x1, where m is the gradient, x and y is the point on the line. So the equation of the gradient from our solution to the problem will be y minus y1, and we need to find the value of y1. I think we found the value of y1 somewhere. This is the value of y1. Alright, we found the value of y here. So it is the value of y1. Therefore, we are going to put it here, the value of y1, which is this. Alright, 3 pi out of 4. And then the value of m, we found it here. It is 3. So it's going to be 3 outside x minus. I think we also found the value of x. Alright? Actually, we didn't find the value of x. We were given the value of x. And it is pi out of 4. If you doubt it, let's go back to the equation. And we are going to see the value of x given. Find the equation of the tangent to the curve. Y is equal to 3x plus cosine 2x plus tangent x, where x is 5 out of 4. Convinced? Here I knew that. Now this is our equation, but it doesn't look impressive, does it? We need to make it a little bit impressive. And this is where step 5 comes in. Let's move on to step 5. It is the final step, and this is where the magic happens. In this step, just make y the subject of your equation. So to make y the subject, it's going to be y is equal to, now 3 times x will be 3x minus 3 times pi out of 4 is going to be 3 pi out of 4. Alright, plus 1. Because when you are crossing the equal sign, the sign will change to positive. Alright, so it's going to be plus 1 plus 3 pi out of 4. So we have taken all this to the other side of the equal sign, and because we have moved that, the sign changes. First, it changes when we open the bracket. This one becomes negative when we open the bracket, but when we move it onto the other side of the equal sign, it becomes all positive. Now, negative 3 pi out of 4 goes with positive 3 pi out of 4. Our final equation is going to be y is equal to 3x. And remember, it's not negative 1. This negative goes together with 3 pi out of 4. It's going to be positive 1. So our equation is y is equal to 3x plus 1. Thank you very much for watching this video. Click that subscribe button. Yes, click it. Click it. Great. Now, like the video and share it with your friends. Click the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post a new video.